Hey everybody, here at Wizdom Music we are overjoyed to have Tachyon finally available for all of you. Now I'll show you a few things that you can do. Like taking a piano sound and turning it into a violin. And back again. Tachyon is fast. At the top corner of the screen, you'll see a little round button. If you touch it, you'll bring up the preset menu and load preset. And there's a list of some of the really cool things that I made for this instrument. Let's try loading in this Kronos lead by hitting load. There we go. And morph it to the electric violin and back. On a sound like lap piano, if you hit load, what will happen is if you open up this little parameter here, you can see that our icon for the lap steel sound is selected. So when you play at the top of the screen, you'll get the lap steel. But the icon down here is actually on piano. So if we close that up by just tapping on this button, when we play at the bottom, so now the magic of this instrument is that you can start with the lap steel, right? You can play here, and then slide down into your piano timbre. And the visual will change at the same time. And every note is totally independent. So you could play like this note with the piano sound, and then at the top, and slide that down. So everything you play is going to be a separate individual voice. Part of the magic of Tachyon is that we designed and crafted sounds that would give you the possibility of seamlessly transitioning from one to the other. The same is true of the visuals. On the bottom, I've selected this metal wrench sound, which is represented by this icon, which actually looks like this in the screen when you play a note. What's cool is if you slide, the whole image really looks nice in 3D. And then if you crossfade by going up the vertical grid, at the top you have this other synth sound, which is represented by this sphere. Which if you spin that, looks pretty cool. One of the tones that I chose for this app is the JR lead sound, a sound that I use in many of my projects. There's also a sound from my lap steel, something I used when I did the Road Home album. And in this patch, I put the two together and it kind of makes a nice streaming crossfade. So down at the bottom of the playing surface, you have the JR lead. At the top of the playing surface, you've got the lap steel. So if you combine them, and you slide, it's nice. If you open up the little parameter on the bottom left, you'll see something that says lock pitch. Lock pitch is very cool because it enables you to snap to the grid of the playing surface. So if you have a particular scale on there, like I have this one, and as I move my finger right to left in the playing surface, it snaps to every note. Without it, it's more of a fretless instrument. But But what you have to realize about Tachyon, which is also true of Morphwiz, is that when you slide your finger, even if it's in fretless mode, when you first land, it's going to be absolutely in tune. But from there, you can do vibrato, and when you slide, let's say from E to B, when you get there, you stop your finger, it will be perfectly in tune. This is the little magic pitch brain behind Tachyon. So combining lock pitch without it, you can do things like this. Slide, turn it on, slide, slide. Very cool. The range parameter found in the bottom left group of parameters can take you from 1 octave all the way up to 3. There's some very cool effects in Tachyon. Right now I have the delay open. You can see the parameters. So if I play, you won't hear much delay. There's no feedback up. But if I take the feedback and turn that up, there's a lot of delay. If I change the rate, can you say outer space? And don't forget the octave switches, because they'll help you out a lot. They're on the top left. Well, everybody, the gardeners are here, so this video has to end. Thanks for checking out Tachyon. There's more to come. I'll see you on the road.